Off-road fans, welcome back to Poor Man's Races. Sorry for the long hiatus, but here we are back again for the face-off between Matchbox and Hot Wheels. This time for Hot Wheels, we have something that it's uh, hardly to get something more off-road than this. This AutoZam on big wheels, huge wheels. The Jeep Wagoneer, the Ram Rebel. I love this name, it just rolls off the tongue. Ram Rebel, Ram Rebel, Ram Rebel. And the Nissan Patrol GR Custom. From Matchbox, we have the another VW Bug, the Dodge Ram, or only Ram these days, the VW Golf Country, and the Matchbox Field Car. So, since today we have no particular models to face off directly, this one is crashing already even before the races, we're gonna start randomly. So, it's going to be the Matchbox Field Car against the AutoZone. I have to say I'm curious to see how the AutoZone will do across these races being so high. Let's see. First race, Hot Wheels versus Matchbox, the AutoZone versus the Matchbox Field Car. They go side by side, and the AutoZone with those big wheels leaving the Matchbox Field Car along the way and making it really, really fast to the end. So now let's switch lanes and let's see if the AutoZone wraps it up right now in the face-off against the Matchbox Field Car. Oh, my bad. I got the gate stuck. So it's too tall. It's too high, the AutoZone. It hit the top. I gotta be faster with this. And the AutoZone again in the lead, and this time it doesn't even roll. So it gets to the end. A catastrophic finish for the Matchbox Field Car. So the AutoZone moves on to the next stage. And the Matchbox Field Car is up. Now we can have the VW Barra against the Jeep Wagoneer. That AutoZone was really, really fast. On your marks, let's go. Oh, and the Jeep rolls and the VW Barra gets to the end. I was going to say gets to the end first, but gets to the end because the Grand Wagoneer, the Wagoneer didn't. So, round 2 of the Barra bug versus the Wagoneer. Oh, and the bug. Now it's time for the bug to roll over and the Wagoneer to get to the end. So it's one apiece. It's time to switch lanes again, and this one is the go for broke. The Jeep just blocks the path of the VW and gets a win. So 2 wins for the Jeep. The Jeep goes ahead. So two Hot Wheels victories so far, and Matchbox is getting on the side. So now it's the two Rams. Cool. The yellow wish orangish Ram from Matchbox and the Ram Rebel. The Ram Rebel from Hot Wheels. Ram Rebel. Let's see what goes on. And well, this was disappointing to say the least, but the Ram Rebel gets the victory because it got a little bit further. Let's see round 2. The Ram Rebel rolls, but gets ahead of the Ram from Matchbox. So it's another win for Hot Wheels. Matchbox is really being left out now. This time. So now it's the VW Golf Country for Matchbox and then the Nissan Patrol GR Custom for Hot Wheels. And the Golf is ahead. Oh, this was one of the closest races we ever had. This was one of the closest races we ever had in poor man's races. The VW Golf managed to get it in the end, just by a small fraction. Let's see if we can get another interesting race as we had this time, with one victory for the VW. And the VW again in front, and the Nissan Patrol right behind. Again, both cars get to the end. This time was a victory for Matchbox. So we're gonna have uh, one of the hits is going to be full Hot Wheels, and the other hit will be Hot Wheels versus Matchbox. So now we have the AutoZam and the Jeep Wagoneer. And the Jeep blocks the AutoZam. That was not a very clean move, but well, racing is racing, rubbing is racing, so they say. And the Jeep takes the W. So let's go now for round 2 to see if the Jeep can wrap it up right now, or if the AutoZam still forces to a tiebreak. Here we go. And oh, the Jeep just got it by a whisker, by a kitty whisker. This was even closer than the race before with the VW Golf. And the Jeep wins it this way against the AutoZam. So we have one of the semifinals done. So now it's time for the second semifinal. So we have the Ram Rebel. The Ram Rebel. Ram Rebel. Okay, I'll stop it. And the VW Golf Rapid Country. Everybody gets in front. Oh, the catastrophic crash. Where did it end up? Oh, we can't even see it. Oh, it's over there. It's a catastrophic crash. The most catastrophic crash we had so far in poor man's races. And the Ram Rebel wins. Ram Rebel. So another. We're going to hit 2. Let's see if the VW this time manages to stay on track. The Ram Rebel has one victory against VW. There we go. Oh, and the ball goes around and manages to force it to a tiebreak. So we're going to have a tiebreak. This time the Golf managed to stay on track. And we're going to have a tiebreaker. This is go big or go home. So guys, the Golf wins and the Ram Rebel wins. Ram Rebel. So we keep having the Ram Rebel in the race. So this means the Ram Rebel is going to the final to face off the Jeep Wagoneer. Aren't you guys happy then that the Ram Rebel is in the final? Maybe it goes on to face the other winners. Let's go. The first race of the final between the Ram Rebel and the Jeep Wagoneer. And the Ram Rebel in front and manages to stay ahead. They both got to the end, but the Ram Rebel got the lead. So let's put the gate in place. Now let's see if the Ram Rebel fit. Okay, I'll stop this. This is becoming quite annoying even for me. Let's see if the Ram Rebel manages to wrap it up right now, or if the Jeep Wagoneer forces a tiebreak. And the Jeep in front, and it does force us to a tiebreak. So, one victory apiece. This is going to be the They are in a hurry to start the race. The Jeep was more polite, at least. It waited closer. The Ram Rebel went all the way down, but that didn't count. It's now that counts. So let's see who wins this final and goes off to face off the other finalists from the previous events. Let's go! And he goes over and blocks the Ram Rebel. So the Jeep Wagoneer is the grand winner from this episode of Poor Man's Races Hot Wheels vs. Matchbox. Hope you guys liked it. See you next time. Take care and have fun. Bye.